Hi everyone, welcome to a brand new series, a new episode. This time it's the Native Diaries. Thank you very much for tuning in. You still need to grab yourself a cuppa, sit back and enjoy the show. Well listen, we have a huge treat for you today. First episode ever of the Native Diaries as a standalone show, and well, we're going to see the amazing aviaries of Alan Hoary. Now, many of you who keep native British finches, keep native finches, will know the name Alan Hoary. Alan has, well, kept birds for 50 odd years, he would tell me. We picked up some birds from Al. We saw the twites in the last episode of the Canary Room. A stunning pair of birds, and you know, Alan's had twites for over 30 years. So let's have a look now at some of Alan's aviaries. One of the things that first sort of greets you when you go into Alan's back garden, essentially, is the thought that's gone into it. And what you can see here is there's a row of aviaries, I think 13 flights and a big square flight on at the back of the garden, across the full width of the garden. And Alan's bred all kinds of different native species in here. Goldfinches, twites, redpolls, buntings, you name it, Al's bred it in these flights. An incredible setup. And then you can see here is Alan's main bird room. Now this is one hell of a shed. We pop inside for a second, and you know, Alan's getting ready for the breeding season, very kindly let us in. So he's getting ready for the breeding season, so we caught a couple of birds in cages. The first one you'll see is a really interesting hybrid that Alan's bred. So this hybrid is a cobalt redpoll and a twite hen. Fascinating bird. It is a male bird, so who knows what Al will be able to do with that. And then we just caught here one of Al's male buntings. Now Alan's got some incredible buntings, absolutely incredible birds, and this is a superb example of the type of quality that he's got. Let's go back out into the aviaries. You can see here, as we sort of pan around the garden, we've got Alan's Goldfinch Place, or Goldfinch Palace. Can't remember what he calls it. It's full of goldfinches. There's some redpolls in there, some lovely cobalt redpolls. There's some twites in there too, but some stunning native British goldfinches. This is just one of a number of flights that Alan's got. And the new flight, as he called it, and this is attached to the bird room itself, you'll see here, you'll see inside it, and again, we've got some really nice twites, we've got some really nice goldfinches, and some incredible redpolls. So let's just enjoy for a minute now as we have a little look inside Alan's flights. I think one of the things that strikes you as you come into Alan's setup is just how well thought through and how well planned it is. You know, the garden is dominated on all three sides by aviaries, but that still leaves a really nice centrepiece of the garden, which Alan's got some incredible acers and some incredible trees in. Now, when we filmed, they weren't in flower, unfortunately, but anyone knows Alan knows that he takes an awful lot of care of his garden as well as his birds. We can see here that I did take Claire with me. I'm such a romantic husband, and little baby Charlotte, and they're playing with Alan's dog Lucy at this point, and Lucy is absolutely dream of a little puppy. Beautiful, beautiful condition. I say puppy, she's I think 6 or 7 years old, so she isn't a puppy anymore. But I did make it a family day out. Some more arrivals came with us, so stay tuned to the show and you'll see those over the weeks and months ahead. So I've known Alan for probably 10 years or so now, and I first got a red pole off him way back, and I was looking to mule with that red pole, and he's become a really good friend in that time. He is a little bit camera shy, so he has promised me that we will do an episode of the Canary Room with him at some stage, and you know, hopefully we can get him on camera properly. We did see him briefly at Stafford. He did say hello. He had his check shirt on, but he has some incredible birds. And I've often said to Al that, you know, the husbandry there, he goes out on his bike, he collects wild seed for them, wild plants, and feeds them. The husbandry there is second to none, and I've said on many occasions, in the next life, Al, I'm going to come back as one of your birds. So that, ladies and gents, is the Native Diaries. Short and sweet. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Coming up over the next few weeks, we'll have a look at some of the birds that we've got here in the room, some of the natives. So next time out, we'll look at the bullfinches and goldfinches that we've got here in the room. And then we'll have a look at twites, we'll have a look at linnets, we'll have a look at siskins, and of course we'll have a look at redpoles in future episodes, and then we'll have a look at some of the mulloon pairs as well that we're running this year. So if you have enjoyed the channel, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, much appreciated. If you've enjoyed this episode, hit the comments down below. Until next time everyone, take care.